keep up with my 6:30 wake up call time today because 1, it's Sunday, 2, we turned the clocks up forward, which means springtime is coming soon, oh boy, and 3, I just didn't give a fuck. What up, AFAM? Kitty here with Atola Visuals. I run this YouTube channel and I also have a video production company here in San Francisco, beautiful San Francisco. If you haven't noticed, we are not at home today because I get bored very easily and I need inspiration ever so often. I'm sure some of you feel the same way if you keep working in the same place over and over and over again, whether it's an office or you're at home or you're working in the same coffee shop. It just gets stale, so I need to change up my atmosphere and hopefully motivate myself to get stuff done faster because I'm not distracted at home either, which is cool. So I'm stuck on this shitty MacBook Pro for today, and I haven't been giving this thing a lot of love lately, so we might as well work on it, right? For today, I have a couple of shot lists that I need to get done. I have this client marketing video that's gonna be shot in 2 weeks, so I gotta get those shot lists out the door. We also gotta get a shot list for the DJI Osmo Pocket because I need to test that finally. I know I'm super late on that one, but I gotta do it. It's cute. It's the tiniest little gimbal I've ever seen, and it's a lot of fun playing with it this past week, so I definitely have to shoot a video on that, even though there's plenty of videos out already. No one made it by me, so that makes it a little bit different. I know if there's other people out there that don't want to do something because everyone else has already done it. It doesn't matter because your take on it is completely different from someone else's take, and you might give out an opinion or show something that someone else hasn't done. And you're you. There's only one you. I know that sounds cheesy, but be more confident in yourself if that's the struggles you're going through. I believe in you, okay, fam? You do you. Don't forget. There's other things I want to do today, but Sunday is kind of like my me day, even though I'm here at the office working. I just feel like for Sundays, if I could get a couple hours done of work, then I could just relax. I don't really take it too seriously. If I don't do a full day's work today, I could still kind of do it tomorrow, even though I don't want to. It's just my chill time. Like, take it easy, kitty, so I don't get burnt out for the rest of the week. I need at least a half a day to chill out for the week, right? I feel like a lot of the business content on YouTube is run by people who have millions of dollars of investments, thousands of employees, offices all over the country already, and they made it. But what about people like me or maybe like you who are building something that's only a couple years old? Maybe we're the only person on the team doing everything themselves. Maybe you have a little small crew and you're trying to scale up a little bit. I just feel like it'd be cool to watch someone that I could relate to on that level instead of like, wow, I'm gonna take forever to get where these people are gonna be. I feel like watching those people every once in a while is really cool and motivational, but what about, just starting? What about the people in the middle level? That's what I'm here for. And also, when I'm 90 years old, I could look back on this whole process and be like, damn, I remember when I did that, or damn, I remember when I was at that level. And that was a cool time. Watch people that are also on your same level or doing what you're doing. I feel like that's very much more relatable. A lot of my friends are kind of at the same level as me in their career, and I just feel like talking to them about my struggles and problems and ideas is way more helpful than me watching a bunch of Gary Vee videos. Nothing against Gary Vee, but I still watch him on, the monthly basis when I need someone to kick my ass, you know what I mean? So that's what this series is all about. Welcome if you're new, and welcome if you haven't watched the other vlogs. Hopefully I could consistently continue these weekly vlogs because I love them. They're fun, and it's not so overproduced as my other videos. It's kind of like, oh, we're just hanging out and chilling, and I feel like this vibe is a lot less stressful. Oh, good thing about San Francisco is that they have a bunch of these co-working offices where a bunch of little startups and entrepreneurs can rent out the space monthly and get their shit done, and they don't have to be at home, because sometimes when you work from home it's very, very distracting unless you're really self-motivated. Another thing is you get to meet these people and vibe off of them, and the space is decorated really cool, and there's a bunch of different little meeting conference rooms, different places to sit. You get the city view, you get the vibes of the hustle of the city. Everything's furnished and decorated like better than my house. So I can't complain. There's coffee, there's tea, and fast Wi-Fi, which is pretty much all we really need anyway. And silence. All right, I'm famished. I did pretty good. I got 2 shot lists and production plans done for the day. We gonna eat somewhere over there, because I'm starving. We're in Chinatown. We're gonna eat some Asian food, of course. All right, let's go. There wasn't that many people because it's Sunday. There's probably like 4 other hustlers working today, so it helps. Change it up. If you need some motivation, inspiration, just go to a new spot. That's simple. Change it up. Bye. My favorite things to eat in life are fried and salty and vegan. Look at this. This is chicken. Can you tell? I could eat 100 of these. I've been nerding out on my new aperture barn doors because what barn doors do is it allows you to shape the light. So if you don't want it spread out among the whole room, you could designate it to a little sliver. That's what I'm doing here. You can also shape light with something like black foil if you don't want to buy any of this stuff. You could also just use tin foil. That's something I do myself. But this I'm really excited about because it just brings me back to like old school film days. I've never seen this before, but the inside is like a felt texture. Velvety textures, I love it. Especially when it has to do with film gear. Nerding out, I said, nerding out. Hey fam, we are actually taking a break from work for once. This is one of my favorite places in San Francisco. This is the Glen Canyon, where there's hikes all over the place. We're up on this, I don't even know, crazy platform because sometimes I have work meltdowns and I get burnt out even a little bit. And getting away into nature and doing nothing is the best way to fuel up my tank again. So, welcome to the hike. And we also have Yumi, which also makes me happy. Let's go. Hey, what day is it?
Today.
That's my favorite day. Welcome to another week. Something's going down today. There's a lot to do because it's Monday, and Mondays normally are my catch-up days, and that's when I get the most amount of emails. So I have 2 phone calls today. I kind of want to plan out a YouTube video. I also got to edit another video. It's been like a week and a half since I posted a YouTube, which really irks me because I try to post 1 video at least a week. So we got to get that ball rolling because I start to have anxiety attacks when I haven't posted, like just start tweaking out like, there's no YouTube video out. So we're gonna work on that today. I haven't made my schedule because it's been the weekend, and this has been a very lazy weekend because we had a baby shower. I just been chilling, taking a break because I kind of had a meltdown last week, which I feel like my work meltdowns happen maybe every 2 weeks. There's just a point in the week where I've overwhelmed myself and I just kind of break down. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, or maybe I just like am the type to just like vent out my emotions in the craziest way ever. But that was fun. Definitely well needed, and I've been watching a lot of inspirational YouTubes. That's usually what gets me motivated again. Is I like to watch a lot of business YouTubes and entrepreneurial tip type YouTubes, and that usually spunks me back up to continue on for the next week until the next meltdown. So that's pretty common. There's times, honestly, where I'm like, what would happen if I just quit everything? And I know when I'm in that really, really low place, I'll say stuff like that. But deep down, I'm not that type to just let go of all this hardship and sacrifice and hours of work to just throw it away because I had a bad day. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like quitting is just not the option. It never will be an option. Even though I might think it, I would never do it. I just suck it up, let my emotions out, be in a shitty mood for a day, and then the next day I'm like, okay, I feel a lot better. Let's get to it. If you're out there starting your own company, doing your own thing, and you're overwhelmed and you feel like, why am I not the person to do this? Should I quit? Like I should be happy and hustling 24/7? That ain't true. It's never true. Just know that there's other people out there stressing their way and struggling their way through it, but we ain't quitting, and that's the most important thing. I don't know why I went on this rant. I really just wanted to explain to you what was going down today, but I kind of wanted to explain myself because I didn't shoot for 3 days. But yeah, we're back. We're back on the hustle. There's lots of phone calls this week. I think I have a few podcasts, and I have a phone call in 15 minutes, and I gotta get my schedule ready. So that's what's gonna happen on the board, is like what I was saying. Normally I do this the night before, so in the morning I don't have to think about it, but you know, mental breakdown happens. So that's what's going down now. Oh, I have cleaners coming in today because my ass does not like to clean whatsoever, so why would I spend the time and energy cleaning for an entire day when I could literally pay 2 people to get it done in 2 hours, literally the whole apartment? And they do a way better job than I could ever do. So sometimes you gotta delegate. That's what I've learned. For the things that you're not good at, for the things that you don't even wanna do, when you spend time doing other things that'll make you more money, just hire someone to do it. Outsource. That's what I'm learning through this journey. It's something I've been struggling with, is just letting things go and letting people who are better at that task take care of it and just pay them. Like, yeah, it's an expense, but in the long run, you're mentally better and you could also work on other things that'll probably make you more per hour anyway. So that's my rant for the whole morning. Enjoy. Okay, bye. Now I'm editing a video for Instagram. Alright, I'm gonna wrap up this weekly vlog right here. I feel like what I learned this week is something that I'm constantly learning because I kind of refuse to do it. It's just balance my work life a little more and actually enjoy the weekend. Whoa, it's a big bumblebee. Look at this. Oh my god. Do you see it? Probably not because it's blown out. I feel like people really promote this hustle life, and I did too for a long time, but I mentally cannot keep up with it. I just feel like a good morning routine, which is something I should show you next week, is something that's really, really helpful for me and my anxiety and my stress and just going about the day in a more calm manner. And then also having time to go out with friends, having time to go out in nature and hikes. If you have a dog, that's a perfect way to do it. I'm excited because spring is finally here. It has arrived, so it's not as rainy and cold anymore. So I'm definitely gonna bring back my daily dose of nature, which is something I did last year on IG stories. It's just going outside and having a walk for 5, 10, 32 hours, however long you need to just enjoy some fresh air and enjoy some nature, because being stuck at home isn't the best all the time. I feel like even if you're at a corporate job, you're probably looking at me like, oh, she just gets to stay at home and work and wake up whenever she feels like it and have her own schedule. But in reality, it's a lot harder. I've had this conversation with many people that sometimes the corporate life seems really easy. Like, I know that's strange to say, but like as soon as you come home after 5, you get to have personal time. You get to turn off. You're in a different location, so mentally you're like, okay, this is at home time and I could do whatever I want. But when you work at home and you work in the same room that you sleep in and shoot videos, it's really hard to turn off because you're just so accustomed to thinking about work 24/7. So it's really important to not get burnt out. That's what I learned this week, as well as every couple weeks, but it's a challenge and it's just a constant reminder. So if you guys are feeling a little burnt out, take some you time. It's okay. The work will be there when you get back. Don't worry, it ain't going nowhere. So that's all I have for you today, or this week. Let's see what next week brings. And yeah, love you guys. Done. You do you, fam, and I'll see you when I see you. I haven't been signing these vlogs out because I haven't figured it out yet. I feel like I don't need to sign them out because it's just a forever continuous journey with these vlogs, so there's really no ending. It just goes on and on. So I'll just see you when I see you. All right.